In LA this week.
I'm Anna Marcos. Rapper J-Rock gets the key to the city of Watts. That's coming up.
A day at the beach for some 4,200 school kids, not to swim, but to pick up trash. I'm Gil Reyes at Dockweiler State Beach for Kids Ocean Day. I'll have that story next.
Senior fraud is one of the fastest growing crimes in the country. Find out how to protect yourself and your family. Coming up next.
Hey everyone, I'm Umaima Rashid. Here's what's happening in LA this week. What if you could cut your energy bill and reduce pollution at the same time? One apartment complex is about to do both through energy savings rebates. Savings that many lower income people may be unaware of. Gil Reyes has more.
Sounds unfair, but it's true. A good number of affordable housing tenants actually pay more per square foot on energy costs than people of higher income. But a few smart tweaks between landlords and tenants can actually change all that.
Up on the roof, they're talking about energy savings coming soon to Miramar Towers in Westlake. That's an affordable housing complex for low-income seniors. One way to save is to replace the roof's outdated gas-powered water heating system with one powered by electricity.
And instead of operating, say, at like 80 or 90% efficiency the way gas-based systems do, they can operate from, say, 300 to 700% efficiency, depending on the conditions. So we're using clean, energy, electric energy.
Other tweaks, such as switching to LED lights and high-efficiency appliances, are expected to add even more savings.
The residents on this property, Miramar Towers, will save about $16,000 annually total, and from an owner's expense, it'll be $42,000 total.
But retrofits can be expensive. That's why the LA Department of Water and Power is offering $100 million in rebates for low-income apartments citywide.
It's typically rent-controlled. It might be Section 8. It might be affordable units in market-rate buildings. So that's 600,000 units, not people, units, 600,000 units that could benefit from something like this.
A new study by the Natural Resources Defense Council says each household could save $200 a year on energy costs.
A lot of these retrofits, as you'll see today here at Miramar Towers, can be done while residents are still living in apartments.
This all fits with Mayor Garcetti's Green New Deal. It aims to cut the city's greenhouse gas emissions by 50% by the year 2025. Learn more about retrofit rebates at ladwp.com.
Buildings such as apartment complexes are the largest contributor to greenhouse gas emissions, emissions that LA's Green New Deal aims to drastically reduce. When it comes to scams, our senior citizens can be easy targets for criminals trying to steal their important information. But there are steps you and your family can take to avoid becoming victims. Take a look.
Does this man look like he needs a back or a leg brace? He doesn't, but Medicare just paid $3,000 for 5 braces like these that he doesn't want.
Today is Senior Fraud Awareness Day at the Felicia Mayhood Senior Center. We are making a difference in the community to stop the #1 form of elder abuse, which is senior fraud. $3 billion a year seniors and their families are being scammed out of.
People are getting victimized every day, all day, by scammers who are stealing people's Medicare numbers and then using those Medicare numbers to bill Medicare for services and supplies that Medicare beneficiaries are not getting. But the problem is, those services and supplies go on those persons' Medicare records. So they're not allowed to get the services and supplies that they deserve. We're warning people right now about this scam across the country, where the laboratories will tell you they're going to do a DNA cheek swab test, and they're going to give you a report showing whether or not you're prone to cancer or if your medications are contraindicated. All they want is your Medicare number so they can bill Medicare for expensive genetic tests, which your doctor alone can prescribe.
I'm from Medicare.
We're sending out the new cards, and I need to confirm your billing information to keep your coverage active. For your protection, I need the last 4 numbers of your social security number. We need this urgently, or else you'll be charged a fee.
Do not ever give your Medicare number over the telephone to a stranger. All they want is your personal information, and then they will bill Medicare for thousands and thousands of dollars.
If someone calls you offering free equipment or services in exchange for your Medicare information, do not accept and hang up. Don't worry about being rude or embarrassed. They're not going to give you free equipment. They just want your information for identity theft.
A neighborhood in Watts is getting a big makeover. Community members came out to celebrate street and sidewalk improvements, a growing community garden, and of course, lots of new trees.
We are celebrating good things happening in Watts. Here before you is the Phase 2 groundbreaking of the 103rd Street project. We were here 2 years ago for the opening of this garden behind me, and we spoke about the importance of making public investments in our green infrastructure, our tree canopy, access to healthy food, and the reduction of our carbon footprint. This project will complete a 5-year effort to increase our tree canopy, fix our sidewalks, and improve community health here in Watts. And with this project, we're investing in a community that has slowly risen from the ashes, dusted itself off, and is now thriving.
Watts is going to be at the forefront of communities who are making change happen and defining what it means to be a sustainable community and to be a resilient community.
The University of California, Los Angeles recently celebrated its 100th anniversary with the grand ceremony at LA's City Hall, highlighting the university's contributions and accomplishments.
My pleasure to be here this morning to celebrate UCLA's centennial anniversary of the granting of its charter in May 1919. Thank everyone who made today possible and for joining us in celebrating UCLA's historic centennial anniversary. Without the things that I learned and the experiences that I had and the people that I met at UCLA, I would never be an elected official today. UCLA's contributions have gone far beyond the city of LA. They've reached around the world. UCLA is the foundation of a portfolio of almost 3,000 inventions, and more than 140 companies have been created based on technology developed at UCLA.
UCLA has taught me the meaning of excellence. Our faculty include Nobel and Pulitzer Prize winners. Our alumni have reached the pinnacle of success in every field. And our students have made groundbreaking discoveries and developed game-changing startups. Our athletic programs have led us to 117 national championships, 261 Olympic medals, and countless figures who have inspired and redefined their fields.
UCLA began as a teacher's college in downtown Los Angeles and has grown into one of the world's great universities.
We may indeed be the #1 public university in the nation, but we constantly orient ourselves toward opportunities for further growth and improvement. Student activists remind us that UCLA is not perfect, that concerted steps must be taken if we are to achieve true educational equity, accessibility, and affordability.
It is this commitment to service that guides UCLA's core missions of education, research, and service.
It is an engine of social mobility, a catalyst for progress and profound insights, and for 100 years has led a way to a better tomorrow.
New tenants at Paul Williams Affordable Housing Complex got a warm welcome home reception from Councilmember Curran Price. Families were treated to a meal, housewarming gifts, and got a chance to meet their neighbors.
Today we're having a wonderful housewarming ceremony. It's so gracious of Councilman Curran Price to welcome all of the new families here at Paul Williams Apartments. You know, this is 41 family-sized apartments. We've got more children. We're going to have a lot of amenities here. So I think it's going to be really exciting.
We want our neighbors and friends to feel welcome. So this is an opportunity for us to say welcome to the neighborhood, and we're happy to have them join us.
I'm excited. I'm glad that people are going to have an opportunity to better housing opportunities. I know that, I know if it was difficult for me, I can only imagine how much more difficult it can be for other people.
Look around, you see the families, you see the kids. This is a real festive, fun occasion.
More than 30 LA schools participated in a big beach cleanup before the students take off for summer vacation. It's a hands-on lesson on ocean conservation with a powerful message.
By the busloads, the school kids arrived at Dockweiler State Beach, not to swim, not to build sandcastles, but to get down and dirty and pick up trash.
What have you found so far?
I mean, we found a tar, bags, mostly plastic.
Some 4,200 school kids kick off the summer vacation season with Kids Ocean Day. Over the past school year, these kids learned in the classroom about the dangers of pollution in our oceans. Today, they're actually putting those lessons to work through this massive cleanup.
Today, we're cleaning the beach. This is a partnership within the City of Los Angeles and the Malibu Foundation, and today we celebrate our 26th year. Malibu Foundation does a fantastic job going into the schools, assembling young students and teaching them the effects and the consequences of trash.
Michael Klubach, founder of the Malibu Foundation for Environmental Education, says he does not preach to kids about littering.
So it's not like, do not do it. It's like, okay, this is the consequence.
This is what can happen when plastic straws wind up in the ocean. By now, many of us have seen this YouTube video of the sea turtle with a straw lodged up its nostril. Klubach says honestly talking to children about the consequences of their actions can send a powerful message.
There's an automatic empathy for animals, and then there is an automatic empathy and surprise when they're hurt. You don't even really have to teach that. It's just like there, and kids go, whoa.
Fishes in the ocean could eat microplastics, and then they could get sick, and they die in the ocean. And yeah, I don't want that to happen to them anymore.
Fundamental idea is that we teach our young children how to take care of for what they love. And that's the theme of this year, care for what you love. And get used to not just picking up your own trash, but picking up somebody else's trash, because at the end of the day, we all want to take care of our ocean.
This past April, a city law went into effect banning plastic straws in large restaurants, unless customers ask for them. The law will apply to all restaurants starting in October. He's one of the biggest success stories to come out of Watts. And now, rapper and Grammy winner J-Rock comes back to his community as the city hands him over a very big key. Anna Marcos takes us there.
Elements of Watts, hope is a great thing to come by. And for many people here, rapper J-Rock brings hope and much more.
Oh man, I love it, man. This is where I grew up, man. This is basically my backyard, man.
J-Rock, homegrown in the projects of Watts, has succeeded in the rap music industry, singing about the life and people he knows. He's won a Grammy for his collaboration with Kendrick Lamar on the song King's Dead, and now city leaders are awarding him the key to the city of Watts.
What are we doing to promote these stories? And J-Rock exemplifies hard work, hard ethic, and being able to come back to his own community to share his successes. He's able to share his successes, he's able to share his love for the community, and able to let people know here, including our youth in Nickerson Gardens, that you are worth it, and if you work hard, you can succeed.
I won a Grammy, like they say, man. Whoever thought a dude out the projects win a Grammy?
It's a blessing to be out here to see my boy get this key, man. So, I mean,
we got to just keep going. This is all motivation and inspiration, you know what I'm saying? So rise up. We got it.
Win, 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 win. Let's go.
Win, 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 win.
It's called win. Win, 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 win. F everything else, win, 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 win.
He makes me want to do better in everything I'm doing.
I'm here because I get to watch someone who I watched grow up, started from the bottom, and he get a key to the city, which, you know, everybody don't do nothing like that.
He's special. He has really good songs.
J-Rock continues to give back to Watts. He's handing over a $5,000 check to his community of Nickerson Gardens, and he helps put on a yearly music concert for free here with a star-studded lineup.
I remember when he played on our basketball teams, he decided that he wanted to go towards that rapping and singing. He was frustrated a few times, but he stayed the course.
I think it's important that we highlight that it doesn't matter where you come from, that anything is possible.
It just feels good, you know what I mean, coming back, giving back, and then, you know, just showing these young kids that, you know, whatever you stay focused on, productive and positive that you're trying to do with your dreams, never give up, because look at this.
And what better candidate to receive the first key ever to the city of Watts?
He is one of my favorite artists. J-Rock, by the way, won that Grammy Award just this year, but he says he has even bigger plans for the future. The World Strict Curl Championship flexed some serious muscle during a competition at Venice Beach. But the day was about more than just physical strength. It was also about the strength of the human spirit.
Today's the C.C. Fletcher Strict Curl World Championship at Venice Beach, a.k.a. Muscle Beach, California.
And we got competitors from all over the world here today. Curl is, everybody knows how to do a curl, but the strict curl, the difference is you have to keep your head, your back, and your butt up against the wall, which makes it a lot harder. You're fighting gravity plus the weight.
Today I think there was over 50 guys, a lot of women. It's for teens, men over 50, men under 50. It's for everybody.
It's an amateur event. It's free and open to the public.
I started in 1986 because I was skinny. I wanted to bulk up. I wanted to be bigger and be able to do stuff like that. It's very unique because Mr. Fletcher, a.k.a. Pops, he's bringing this back to Venice Beach. This is what Venice Beach has been missing.
Actually, CT approached me, and at that time, CT was in pretty good health, at least we thought. And through a chain of events, he discovered he had some heart problems.
Well, I had open heart surgery the first time in 2005, and at that time they put an aortic valve in, a metal aortic valve. That lasted for 13 years until last year when I had to have a heart transplant.
For him to come back today and be here, I can't even tell you what it means, you know. And C.C. Fletcher set the world record for the strict curl right here on this stage 37 years ago.
I set the world strict curl record of 225 pounds in 1995. And that lasted for 25 years until a guy in Russia broke it.
It's more than just a competition. It's a celebration of him coming back. It literally is him coming back home.
I flatlined a total of 5 times, but I'm still here, and it's still my set, and I'm talking to you. Now, I just try to tell everybody about donor awareness. It's so important to be a donor. It's so easy to fill it out. You do it online and save somebody's life, because a donor saved my life. So that's my mission now, save people's lives.
You want to come out and see something you've never seen before, come out to the home of the greatest outdoor bodybuilding shows on earth.
It's not about how much you curl. It's about coming out here, supporting your fellow competitors, and just having fun.
We are all the same under the bar. All races, all nationalities, no politics, no religion. Everybody's the same. I want people to love each other. It's so important. I mean, I don't have time to waste on being prejudiced. I don't have time to waste on hating people. Life is too short. It can be gone just like that. I know. So we don't got no time to be wasted on stupid stuff like that. Love each other.
If you're a contractor looking to do business with the City of LA, there's no better time than the present. The City of LA recently held an event called Accessing LA, which gave independent contractors a chance to connect with LA city departments.
Accessing LA is, one of the city's, bread and butter events when it comes to doing outreach with our business community. We host about 3 of these a year. The city does work with so many contractors that this outreach is such a critical component so that when we have projects, we really truly get the best of the best.
Today is all about saying, be a part of this. Don't just watch, but know that we want you. We want you to be a part of this and bring what you have to this table. We have representatives from many of our departments sharing the opportunities they have contractually. We don't want the business to see the City of LA as a standalone entity, but rather one with open doors and open arms, embracing all who will come to help us make this place what many people believe it is and what we, selfishly speaking, know that it is, a place of opportunity.
For more information on getting in touch with LA City Departments, visit accessingla.org. War veterans and city leaders mark Memorial Day. The LA River is now open for recreational fun, and the Echo Park community breaks ground on a new skate park. All this in City Beat.
El Sereno recently hosted 2 Memorial Day commemorations. Veterans and their families gathered to pay their respects to local hero Guy Gabaldon, as well as those individuals who fight to defend our democracy. Angelinos, got your wetsuits ready? Yep, it's that time again as the LA River opens for kayaking and fishing season. In both the Sepulveda Basin and Elysian Valley, the river is the place to be for all kinds of fun summer recreational activities. So see you there. And in Echo Park, Councilmember Mitch O'Farrell breaks ground on a long-awaited skate park. The 7,100 square foot park adjacent to the Echo Park Rec Center has been over 10 years in the planning.
Hundreds of Angelinos walked in downtown LA for a good cause. The United Way Home Walk helped raise awareness and funds for those experiencing homelessness.
Because everybody deserves a home.
Home Walk is an important event, and a lot of people come out because homelessness, there are 53,000 homeless neighbors on the streets of LA County, and we're here to raise funds and awareness for that issue.
This event is important for me because we're trying to help out the people that don't have anybody to help them out. A lot of these people don't have anybody they can depend on, and nobody's doing anything for them. Half the time they're forgotten, neglected, or ignored. So we're here to remind everybody that we're here and so are they.
Everybody for one common goal, and that's to help us get affordable housing and services for our homeless population.
They should be more on top of things and find out who we are.
I mean, everyone has a journey, right? But everyone assumes everybody that's on the street wants to be on the street. But in my situation, it's medical. I was in a hospital when I was at home and lost my place. The situation here is at crisis level.
It's a huge problem. I engaged with homeless individuals on Monday through Friday, trying to help them to get off the streets.
I mean, it's just ridiculous that with this country this powerful, and we've got this many homeless people on the streets.
Yeah, so we have over 10,000 people that showed up today for Home Walk, and we've raised $1 million, and we're going to work with our community partners to make sure that money goes into the community and helps our homeless neighbors into the stability of a home.
This event is going to bring up awareness of the problem, get people involved.
Pretty much like send the message to the kids, how hard, how difficult to live out on the street, and anything that we can help.
Today was a great day, great turnout. We used to have the Rams Kids Zone. The Rams joined us this year, so it's been a great day.
I'm an architect and engineer by profession, but I've been disabled. Got rods in my back and spine, and that's why I run. It got me out of the wheelchair, and I want to do more of these and run for, charity and for causes.
Take part in a family nature club day at the LA Zoo. Join the fun and celebrate the 121st Philippine Independence Day Parade, and take a class to learn some Bollywood Indian dance moves. All this and things to do.
Venture over to the LA Zoo every second Saturday for Family Nature Club. This event provides opportunities for families to share nature experiences in a variety of activities, like fort building, nature sorting, and water play. Connect to wildlife and each other in new and magical ways at the Family Nature Club, happening Saturday, June 8th, beginning at 9 a.m. For more info, visit tickets.lazoo.org. The historic Filipino Town Independence Day Parade rolls into gear at the Filipino Cultural Center of Los Angeles. The parade celebrates the 121st Philippine Independence Day with an early morning parade around historic Filipino Town. Parade on your own floats or convertibles, march in costumes or team uniforms, or just watch from the sideline, taking in this event that promotes Filipino pride and culture. The historic Filipino Town Independence Day Parade takes place Saturday, June 8th at 1740 West Temple Street. For details, call 213-908-5780. Learn how to dance Bollywood style. The Chinatown branch of the LA Public Library is offering a fun class, teaching dance and movement for all levels. Led by Monica Saran, this class is inspired by the high-energy music from Bollywood Indian movies, where every song has a story and every move has a meaning. Try your hand at Bollywood Indian dancing, happening at the Chinatown Library, 639 North Hill Street, from 2 to 3 p.m. For more info, visit lapl.org. And that's a look at some things to do.
That's it for this edition. I'm Umayma Rashid. From all of us here at LA This Week, thanks for joining us. A reminder that you can catch us online at lacityview.org. We're also on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. See you next time for more LA This Week.